Jeffrey Rietveld is Bunner House on the front row of the grid for the second consecutive week. Yujovski and Siggy, your GT Pro contenders, were sitting on third and fourth. We are underway for round number 2 in the Formula Pro Series powered by Traction.gg, and there's already contact off the line as Erhan Yujovski had a better launch than both Jeffrey Rietveld and Bunner House. He's going to have to settle for third spot though as they're going through in the background. Kevin Siggy and Marco Pejic are going side by side. It is Jeffrey Rietveld leading the way at the moment though, and this time it looks like it might hold.
Pejic here, it's now up to 4th, and Kevin sees his teammate leading, and he wants to follow immediately. I would say we really had clean racing here for lap 1, similar to what we saw in Spa, and that was Björk on the inside of Jan van der Heide. Luckily, they did not touch. Currently, no one is running the pace of Jeffrey Rietveld, and they're side by side. Liam, the wall, was it the wall and Jan van der Heide? Yes, it was. Liam de Wall just past van der Heide once again, but look at that, there's also Fortzilla car getting involved, and everyone being side by side with Liam de Wall kind of bunching them up once again. Williams in there as well.
Adam Maguire tried making a move on Gianmarco Vidici, and Vidici wasn't having anything. Liam de Val's gone wide though, and Jan van der Heide has come through. Look at how hard they're battling in the mid-pack as we ride on boards with Petter Berliak there trying to get through. You've got Gianmarco Vidici and Adam Maguire going side by side. Maguire gaining the position on the feisty Italian behind. Pass, realistically speaking. Whereas here, maybe they'll fancy something. Vidici makes contact.
Yeah, he quickly tapped Liam de Wall there, and that dropped him down another spot, getting him right in front of Dennis Jordan now on this open-wheeler Formula car. De Wall once again on the inside of Vidici, and it seems like he might even make a way around it. Cuts back once again to the inside. Absolutely amazing maneuver here. But it wasn't enough, and now Dennis Jordan might get his shot. It's amazing to see how close he sticks to the Mercedes AMG, and that might be the run on the inside. There's a slight touch, and hopefully none of them got damaged, but Kevin Siggy muscling his way up the leaderboard back into 4th.
The likes that we've seen this plenty of times in season 1 or 2. Erhan Yujovski versus Siggy. Siggy doing exactly the same thing again, but this time being giving room from Erhan Yujovski. It was just about enough. There was a brush between the two. Yujovski's going to hang on for now. Down to Brooklands. Yujovski in control once again for that podium spot, but Siggy's not done yet. It's got to be done around the outside of Brooklands. This is a move that is absolutely on. There's contact between the two, and Yujovski goes round. Pejic comes through, and Pejic back onto the podium.
At least from the perspective we had, but I still wonder. Oh, it's a touch to the front tyre of Yujovski. All right, it wasn't him losing traction.
Remember that Pinto did finish in 10th spot in GT Pro here, got reversed up onto the pole position. Unfortunately, disconnected from that race in Season 3. D'Alessandro down the inside. Now, that is a bit of a send. Let's go with that. Made contact with Nuno Pinto's. Opened the door for Danny Kish, the Hungarian, to come through. There's going to be a bit of a brush between the two of them.
I'm wondering if the 1.2 was actually just him managing the tyres, and now Jeffrey Rietveld coming into the pits in action-packed fashion, I would say.
And this is a 2-stop strategy confirmed. Bunner House out of the pit lane trying to jump. Jeffrey Rietveld is not going to do so. Rietveld comes through after passing Jiri Toman, but importantly so, Bunner House is right on the rear end of Jeffrey Rietveld. Doesn't have to pass Jiri Toman.
Of Toman, and not having to overtake him. He's now already attacking Jeffrey Rietveld on the inside, and that will work. 180-degree right-hander. A lot of space available there, and it's now Bunner House taking down Jeffrey Rietveld.
Between Jerne Simoncic and Bunner House, I say 8. It's realistically at 7, but I mean Simoncic is in control to try and take his 3rd title. Down the inside, Bunner House takes 3rd spot away. Marcel Cinchic's next. Here's Pejic in the middle of the pack as well, trying to get by Michi Hoyer, and makes that move stick, but Pejic way down in proceedings, 15th spot.
Yeah, he should be in a good position. He has the DRS available to him as well. Cinchic on the inside, which sends Rietveld around the outside, but still enough grip with those new tyres. And he's just pulling off that move there. Now he's in the better position to go into the chicane. Luckily, no touch there between the tyres.
Incredible stuff as into the pit lane. Simoncic after his teammate Michi Hoyer. There goes Risto Capit around the outside. Pejic as well, a part of this battle, and will try and pick up the pieces as well. Is there going to be a dive? Michele D'Alessandro also into the pit lane, looking to the inside. The Mercedes AMG Petronas Esports driver on Team Fordzilla. No way through on the switchback though. Is going to be side by side. Is going to make up that move on Nuno Pinto. That was a good effort, a well-judged attempt, and now involved in the mix is Mohamed Patel.
Patel and Jan van der Heide. Jan van der Heide still in 13th, and And with Patel now getting risky there on the entry, slight wiggle on the car there, not enough traction. There might be a chance for Jan Vonderheide to take down both drivers in just one go. He's now on the inside of Patel. That might be enough there to even take down both as he's side by side with Nuno Pinto now. And just when I said it, Jan Vonderheide all of a sudden winning 2 positions in a great move. It happens what happens here. Gianmarco Fiducci comes in. That's Nuno Pinto already on the pits, and boom. Yep, getting rid of a front wing, getting rid of a rear wing, basically helping the mechanics.
So let's take a look at what happened to Maguire. This is by himself, running into the rear end, just lets go. To be fair, based on how that car was driving in qualifying, I'm surprised he's lasted this long. Siggy and Payet also into the pit lane. Tabunnerhaus going a lap longer as he did in the previous stint, although Jeffrey Rietveld I think will come out into some cleaner air this time and things might look a little bit better. Yovski's coming through and will be behind Rietveld.
And so penalty for Rietveld.
Is
yes. That in the pit lane?
Yeah, it would be.
Aggressive entry into the pits probably was.
Oh, he didn't put the pit limiter on.
Yep. Oh, he speed up to 100 again. Oh.
I don't think they're going to be lasting long with the charge of Siggy. You can see DRS activated on the pair of them, but that was not even difficult. Basically come out not in the mid pack. So that's terrible from Marcel Chinchik, let's be honest. Not going to beat around the bush there. Siggy was there. Then they make contact here as they're both driving into each other for some unknown reason on the straight down into Cox. This is how he got by Danny Kish as a proper send here, and I think he's close to making a move on Michele D'Alessandro. There we go, down the inside. You can tell he's firing on all cylinders, trying to make these moves. A proper send there to get to the inside, and has just completed another one as we head back to live pictures on Michele D'Alessandro.
He knows that Toman's not really getting any closer, so if he wants, they're really sending it up the inside. I think that was a bit too hot there. Touch Toman. Oh, look at Rietveld. I mean, he took down Stefanko. He's now right behind Johnny Simoncic already and had an attack. And I think he just touched Simoncic at the back, spinning around, sending him into the wall at full throttle there.
From Chinchik, that was maybe a little bit too hard. Gave absolutely no room going through Cops. It's still the Varga Sim Racing driver holding firm. Oh, this is going to end in absolute tears. I am sure of that. Well, out of final corner, I think Aidan Millward put this one best. The house always wins. Bono House, final corner, back-to-back victories to open the season in Formula Pro, and he wins once again the Silverstone Grand Prix in a fantastic race for him. Mercedes on top as they depart the final corner. It's Chinchik to hang on for 4th. It's Rietveld inside the top 5 after a 2-stop strategy and a stop and go.
No big surprises. Bono-House obviously winning after following Jeffrey Rietveld for, I would say, a 4th of the race in the beginning.
As we head to the Nürburgring next, though, on the 16th of August, and I'm sure if the first 2 races are anything to go by, Rene, we're in for an absolute treat once again.